What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna give you guys a full cost breakdown on my boosted 2019 Mustang GT. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so we'll start off with performance. That's what pretty much everyone wants to know anyway. So as you can see, we have the Paxton 2200 SL. I got this kit used for my boy Tyler over at Barnes Performance here in Orlando for $4,500. Install on that was $2,500. So all in for the kit, I was looking at around $7,000, which isn't bad, considering most of these kits go for $7,000 minimum, not including injectors, all that. So can't complain. The kit's been great. I have a blower guard on it. That was around $100 off of turbo guard. But I mean, the kits run great. The car is Lund tuned. I got the Lund tuned for around $1,200. I'm tuned by Alejandro Flores. He's a big YouTuber, very big in the Mustang scene. So no complaints on the car though. It runs amazing. The car makes great boost. I'm at 10 pounds right now on the 3.6 pulley, so making around probably mid 600s to the wheel. But I mean, the car it's a completely different car from NA. We do have the Texas Speed long tube catless headers right in there. Those ran me around $1,000 off of Lethal Performance. I had these installed when the car was NA, and I was originally tuned by a local shop here in Orlando, so Lakeland area. It was E85 tune, so I got that installed for around $800 about 2 years ago with the tune as well, which is also another $1,000. So spent a lot on performance. NA, I just did headers E. I feel like if you're trying to build an NA Mustang, it's really no point. I mean, it's a small motor, so I guess unless you're just trying to be different, I don't really see a point in going too crazy NA, especially when these cars handle boost so well. I did get my oil pump gears done. I got Boundary oil pump gears. Those ran me around $400. And then install on that was $1,500. Wasn't too comfortable doing that install myself. I'm not really confident opening up the motor and then retiming it and all that. We have a UPR catch can, vent to atmosphere. That ran me around $300 off of American Muscle. Going boost, you need a catch can, especially a vent to atmosphere one. So I went ahead and got that. Car is stock motor, stock trans, stock fuel system for the most part, or entirely. I did have a DW400. And I got that alongside the booster pump VMP from VMP. But my tuner advised against me using the DW400. So we're running stock pump with the booster pump. I haven't run into any fuel pressure issues, so no complaints so far. I mean, if you're looking for a tune, I highly recommend Lund. I mean, they know the game, so for performance, that's pretty much it. You can move on to cosmetic stuff now. Don't mind the scratch. Got this at work. But right here we have the MP Concepts front splitter. Got this off American Muscle about 2 years ago for, I believe, $250. It's starting to get beat up a little bit, but I mean, it's held on really well. No complaints. Hasn't ever like flown off on me or anything. So yeah, no complaints on that. Moving on to the wheels, we have the RTR Tech 7s. These are 20s, 20 by 9.5 in the front, wrapped in a 255 35 20. And then I do have the matching rears, which are off the car right now because we have the B-lock on. But the rears are, I believe, 20 by 10.5, and then it's wrapped in a Nitto G2 35 35 20. If you're looking for an all-season tire, stay away from Nitto G2s. I haven't had any other tire on the car, so I haven't had any other all-season tire on the car. I've just been running on a tire, a drag pack for the last year and a half. The car is tinted. We have a front windshield tint. We have 50 up front and then 5 all around. It does get really dark at night. I usually roll with the windows down at night. But yeah, the tint looks good. Car is full weight. It is a base model. As you can see, car's a little dirty from all my work stuff. It is a base model, full interior. I do plan on doing some weight reduction stuff once we start racing. No point in riding around in a tin can right now, especially since we don't have to really accommodate for not making much power because we are boosted now. So it's a good daily for right now. I do plan on getting another daily and then gutting it, riding around on skinnies and all that. So moving around to the back, we have the Well Laguna B-Lock. This is a 17 by 10 size wheel wrapped in an ET Street R, which is a 305 45 17. I got the B-Locks for around $1,700 off of Lethal. And then I got a really good deal on the ET Street Rs for my boy Tyler again. I got these for $700. So all in, the wheel setup is close to $3,000 with wheels and tires. So yeah. And then moving on to the rear end. Look how aggressive that shit is. I love the rear end of this car. We'll start with my favorite part of the car. We have the Anderson Composites rear trunk. Fitment was great on it. Install was really straightforward. The fitment on this is great. I don't think you're finding better fitting carbon. I'm not buying Alibaba carbon. I'd rather just buy once, cry once, and pay, you know, for the actual thing. I know Real Carbon, I know most carbon companies, you know, just kind of rebrand from Alibaba, but the fitment on this has been great, and it's super light compared to to my stock trunk. We do have the Euros on the car. I feel like Euros only look good on white cars. I don't know why people put Euros on black cars, but to each their own. I just think the white on white with the Euros looks crazy. I do have the clear side markers. I paid around, I think I paid $100, 100 or so. I forgot from where. I think it's S550 Euros. And then I got these Euros up here for 500. I did put the little sequential thing that you could get that kind of goes in between the connector from the headlight to this. It's like a connector that goes between that. And it's like a little connector and then into the actual car. But yeah. And then as you can see, the car is dumped. I originally had an MBRP race edition exhaust with the H pipe, and then it went all the way back to the J pipe. I cut it off after the H pipe, so now it's just dumped right after the H pipe. It sounds like absolute shit. I feel like these cars only sound good dumped on turbo applications, so I'll give you guys a little sound test. Or not a sound test, I'll give you guys a sound clip when I start it up. But yeah, and then did cut the diffuser, so MBRP race exhaust was around 800 or 800, 900, and then cutting the exhaust was another 150, and then the cut spoiler or the rear diffuser was around $100 cut. It was perfect. I did get rear-ended, but I mean, it is a perfect cut. Done again by my boys over at Barnes Performance, the best performance shop in Orlando. I stand on that. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up for the car. It's a very simple build. I do plan on going a little bit crazier in the future, but this is my daily for now, so I don't want to turn it up too much. I guess we can talk about future plans since this is kind of quick. I do plan on going full aerospace brakes, front and rear, the street brakes, of course, all around the car. I want to go 15s in the front, skinnies, and then I maybe we'll do 15s in the rear. I've been looking at some S71 15s for the rear, and those look crazy. So I may be selling these soon to get some 15s on the car all around. That'll save a lot of weight. And then I do want to take the interior out completely and then pull it down to the 3.3, make 850, super light. I wanted the car to be at 3,200 without me in it, and then 3,300 with me in it. And I think that's very doable. This will be a very fast street car. I do plan to take it to OSW to get some times ran, but I do need to get my suspension dialed in. I did forget to mention that the car is on Steeda progressive springs, front and rear. I am planning on taking these off the car and then getting BMR drag springs. I need to get my whole entire suspension dialed in. The car does dead hook with the ET Street Rs, everything else being stock besides springs, but I do plan on looking into either some BMR parts or Steeda parts to throw on the car, as well as Viking shocks and struts, so we can really get this car to hook. But as of right now, you know, I'm not really racing it. I don't really drive the car. I drive the car to work and the gym, but all that's pretty close. So I've just been, you know, it's been a great daily. Haven't really run into any issues. You're not really going to run into many problems with these motors at 650 wheel. But I mean, for the price that I'm in, or how deep I am into this car, it's making good power, and I can't complain. So yeah, I do plan on posting more content with the car, especially when I start getting some races. Can definitely post some race nights. But yeah, that's the full walk around of the car. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.